Hey everybody, BT here from theosgaming.com, and today we are playing Guild of Dungeoneering for a What's Up With. So let's get into it so we can just, turn down the music.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering, all across the land they're cheering. Oh, to be a
Yes, welcome to our guild, indeed.
chasing fame and glory.
Okay. So, essentially, Guild of Dungeoneering is a dungeon crawling card battle game. That's pretty much what it is. Your whole goal is to build up your guild. And you do this with cards. You get, Dungeoneers. You get essentially adventurers, and using them, you go to dungeons, you do quests in said dungeons, or missions, whatever you want to call them, and you get gold, these little star things, and you essentially, slowly, over time, build up your dungeon, get better stuff, get better people, and you just keep going. So let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we shall. Indeed. So we're going up against rats. Now, every turn you can play up to 3 cards. It's going to play the first turn for us versus the rubber ducky. And of course, your Dungeoneer decides where it wants to go. So, he's going to take 1 damage for that, so we're going to hit him with 2. Look at that. We're going to cower. And he defeated himself. That's how every fight goes. Now, the loot that you get for beating is randomized and goes away, so... as in, it goes away after I get done this quest. So when I return back to my guild, I do not have it. It does have some roguelite elements in that if I were to lose this battle and Mary were to die, Mary is dead. So we're going to try to avoid that. As far as I can tell, there isn't really a game over, because when Dungeoneers die, more ones come. More ones come indeed. It's unblockable, but it's our only move, so boom. We didn't die, and we leveled up. Woohoo. Ooh, what is this? Ugh. Yes, we will take that. We have to defeat 3 monsters, so sadly that's it. There's no... that's a good question. I'm guessing a dungeon master that hates you, so... Keeps using cards that are unblockable, so our blocking cards are worthless. There you go, now we can block. And do a damage. And do a damage. We're gonna cower. And that's that. So see, after every
Which is quite surprising.
quest,
Dungeoneers just cannon fodder. But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
Indeed. Thank you. After every dungeon, regardless of what happens, you get a song, tale of what is going on. How much of the map you explore you get gold for, the amount of monsters you kill, your loot and gear that you sell you get, as you can see, I'm pretty much just detailing what it already says. And of course you get your quest bonus, assuming you succeeded. We didn't get any bonuses, so that's sad, but we can now build a training yard, which will get us another Dungeoneer.
Not a gentle kind of dungeon.
So let's keep going on, shall we?
Or a muser, but one that fills the heart with
We're gonna go exploring.
I give to you.
Yes, we're gonna use the Bruiser for quest 2 to face the king. Hopefully, we do not die. He is up there, so. As you play, you make the dungeon, so you can make it as easy or as hard as you want. Of course, making it harder gets you better loot, better, well, maybe not better, but more gold. So that is always good. We're spiky, which means anytime we block damage, they take fully block damage. So if this was 3 magic damage and we were able to block all 3, they would take 1. I do not like that, but I cannot block it, so because physical can only block physical, magic can only block magic unless it's a card that blocks either or both. See, I couldn't block it, so we might, I was about to say we might lose, or lid. But we have a magic block and spiky damage, and we win. So we survived, and we got Pigeon's Nest, which 1 magic damage was 1. Holy seal. We're gonna go with Paper Crown. And we also got whatever that fountain was, which I honestly did not look. So. She's gonna continue on. Fortunately, after every battle, we... Oh, that's cool. Well, we'll just do the same thing then. That's cool. So, the fountains are not always positive. They can be negative. It could be taking damage. Every turn, we're gonna block and get +2. There you go. Oi. Oi, matey. No, it's not quite. I do like how our equipment will show up on the characters. We are totally gonna block that, and you're gonna take 2 damage, and we won. So, huzzah! Plus heart, swift. We're gonna take swift, which means it always happens first, unless I think your opponent has a swift card, which I haven't honestly seen. Can we put that there? No, but we couldn't put it there. So put Ratman down there. We're just gonna keep building up. Let's bounce. We got something. Well, let's see, why not? Why can't we build up? Alright, we're just gonna end turn then. Oh, that's because it doesn't have a thing. Ooh. Conceal. I do not like that at all. Well, I'm gonna go with Holy Seal. Unblockable, so we just wasted a card. Well, we'll go with this. And we blocked it, so you're gonna take damage. You're gonna take another damage, so it's fine. We should have blocked. I'm gonna say that. Nope, I'm blockable. We're gonna go Swift. Boop. Which means we get that card. So now we're back to 3. Well, might as well. Yeah. I didn't see the nasty rat doing 2 damage. No. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. He still is planning on going that way. Or she is, rather. So why not? Yes, Ratman is pretty ugly. Ooh. It's 2 physical damage. You can tell physical damage, or damage rather, done by spiky outline, and blocking is always shields. That's no good. No good at all. Bap. That's all we could do. So we're gonna block and get a heart back. And give damage. I like the spiky trait, and the first brawler always seems to have it. I don't know if all of them have it, but it always seems to be the first brawler will have it. So we're at least gonna block 1, take 1, but we're gonna deal 1. So that is a battle I can concede, and that is match. Bam. Yay, leveled up. Anchor, what is this? Weapon? I mean, squeak. So we are continually making it harder or easier for Lid. This is pretty much the entire game. The fun thing about this game, I would say, is unlocking your guild, making it bigger, expanding it, finding new, what is essentially classes. We are going to Shift, excuse me. I keep calling it Swift, but that's because it has Swift. Okay, so we're gonna block. You're gonna take damage. Unblockable, so we're going to Oi. Another cool thing is building up the dungeons and having your Dungeoneer explore. Your choices really only impart on what the dungeon looks like, how many monsters they may face, minus the ones that are preloaded into it. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna bash, because we can't block what is unblockable. Well, we're gonna block, because we're gonna get some heart back, and you're gonna die. Even though it's kind of pointless, because your health returns. Alright, we're just gonna take gold. Speaking of, we took gold, so now we have gold coin. So, boom.
Ah.
Proper blinging indeed. You can use loot, such as that gold coin, or gems, or conceivably chests. I haven't gotten a chest drop other than what was preloaded, so that might be reserved for the game. But you can use those to essentially make your Dungeoneer go the way you want them to. He's starting with 2. I'm gonna at least block 1. And he's got 2. Alright, so we're gonna block them both. And you're gonna take an unblockable damage. We're gonna do slam. And, you know, welcome to the jam. And Ratman is dead. Hook. We don't have an offhand, so yeah, there you go. Now we're a pirate. We are a true pirate. We're gonna put this here, so we're going to Yep. So hopefully try to get to the Rat King and face him quickly. Spiky, you're gonna take another damage. You're taking 3 this turn, Ratman. Whew. That is a spicy meatball. And look at that. And you've killed yourself, mate. As if you weren't already dead. But flawless victory indeed. Achievement get. Okay, so yep, that seems to be better, so now we need a way to get to I'm gonna put a null here, Ratman down here. Yep, but we're gonna get that gem. We are getting that gem. Does not look happy, but yep, has a good reason not to be happy. We're taking 1 damage, but he took 1 damage from himself, and we gave him 1 damage. So we're gonna lose a card here. I hate losing cards. Obviously, losing cards limits your ability to, you know, effectively strategize in this game. Although, as you can see, strategy is pretty simple. So, yep, you're dead. So, don't even get a turn. So that's why having cards that have Swift, sometimes we're just gonna take some gold. Oh, wow. No, I guess we're just gonna continue on. Seems to be that we're doing alright. We're gonna block that. I don't want to lose that card so early. But yeah. Just bop him. Yeah. It's fine. He's not going to block, so it's kind of wasting, but ooh. I'm gonna take that card. That 4th card might save me. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just destroy him before you can even get that off. Yeah, we'll just sell 1 for gold. And we are now... Yeah, we're just gonna end this. This video has gone long enough. You have seen essentially what is this game. I'm gonna show you a little bit more at the guild. I'm glad I didn't show you what happens when someone dies. So Yeah, kind of wasted block, but that's fine. We are going to take that health back. And you're taking a damage, Rat King. Oh, I do enjoy love spiking. He's taking 1 damage to himself, so let's give him another 2 on top. Look at that, we are ahead. And he pretty much just killed himself that turn. Boom. And we won, and of course, we leveled up.
Who would have thought the way you fought, you'd be so very brave? Now we need somebody else to fill this empty grave.
Indeed. So, of course, now we have the trophy room, which when we get back, we will place it down, and we've unlocked 3 new dungeons to go into, as we have successfully completed the rat one. See? Rat King's Tale.
All this doom and gloom of all the places you've wrecked. It's nice to
What is
have
this?
a big trophy room. A place to quietly
Rest.
reflect.
Oh. No, we're not going to go there. We are going to expand. I'm going to show you this. So we have 3, 3 schools, if you will. You have Might. As you've already seen, we've trained the Bruiser. Each talisman is a blessing that any of your Dungeoneers can go into a dungeon with. The Warrior Spirit I've used before. Essentially, what it gives you, the boon or the blessing that it gives, is if you land the first physical strike in a fight, it gives you +2 damage, which is awesome. However, it only works 2 times, so you can only use it once per fight and only up to 2 times. Then you get your magic ones. You can unlock Mime or Apprentice. Obviously, they use magic. Loot. I'm not quite sure what these actually do. I think they add in more loot that you can gain. So, in the original version, it unlocks 4 items. So, we have enough gold. Let's get the Apprentice. Alrighty. And let's
Student who's always prudent, yet very pretentious and
unlock.
conscientious. Another nuisance for our amusement.
Yes, we're going to build
I
that.
give to you an apprentice.
And that's essentially how the game goes. As you see, we place it wherever we want, and we have our Dungeoneers. Speaking of, you can see your first one is always a chump, and you can see traits, etc., etc. I always build the Bruiser next because they have typically, like I said, the first one typically has spiky. Talented. Start with Fire 1. That seems to be a common Apprentice start trait. Again, I don't know if they come back after they die. The traits, I mean. So it's kind of, I don't know. I always stick with the Bruiser. As you saw, Bruiser's pretty good to have. You have to use exactly as Orlid has said. I believe it's time for us to go. This has been Guild of Dungeoneering. I am, of course, BT from theowngaming.com. If this kind of game interests you, you can easily pick it up on Steam for $14.99 currently. See ya.